Good morning, freedom marchers, freedom family, freedom lovers, and freedom fighters. Okay, the definition. Hollering at y'all with this quick live stream as I make my way to the pool to get some swimming in. All that good shit. I wanted to discuss what's going on in Ryahd season, right? We have a great card coming up today. And, you know, there were some great fights, some great matchups there. There was Floyd Schofield Jr. versus, you know, then you had Joseph Parker. Now, that would have been a great fight, right? Those were great fights coming up, you know what I'm saying? And I was looking forward to it. But, you know, first Floyd Schofield Jr. gets sick, right? Well, he pulls out. He pulls out of the fight. And there is a lot of speculation and a lot of assumptions about why, right? They were talking about how, you know, he couldn't make the weight, you know, the BBOC or the BBBOC, whatever you call it, the commission out there in UK wants you to be at a certain weight, you know, a week before the matchup. And they're saying that he could not get there. And then they're saying, well, he was sick. He ended up in the hospital, which ended up being the case. He was in the hospital, but we don't really know why he was in the hospital. His dad said that he was poisoned, right? Said he was poisoned and all that shit. But then people are saying, well, no, he could have just been dehydrated, whatever the case may be. And at the end of the day, we don't really know what he was in there for, right? We don't know exactly. We can make assumptions. We don't really know, because I know this is not the United States. They're not in the United States. They're in the UK. So they don't have HIPAA, right, out there. But I'm pretty sure they have something similar to where you can't just find out what people are in the hospital for, right? That is a violation of your privacy. So, yeah, people can speculate and guess all they want. If you don't see the paperwork, you can't really say, right? And Floyd Schofield father has a tendency to lie a lot, right? He has a tendency to lie and be dramatic and make up shit. We already know that. So I get why people don't believe what Floyd Schofield Sr. is saying, right? I get it. But then a couple of days later, Daniel Dubois pulls out. Daniel Dubois pulls out because he was sick. You know, he's out there as well. Kenneth, good morning. So Daniel Dubois is also sick. So that puts a little bit of an asterisk on everything, right? What if Floyd Schofield Jr. really got sick? You know, despite what his father said about him being poisoned, having cream rubbed on him and all this silly shit, despite all that, what if he's really sick? Like, he ended up in the hospital and we don't know why, right? But because Floyd Schofield Sr. is such a liar, you know, y'all like to say capper. To me, capper is a cop-out. I don't use that word. I use liar. If you fucking lying, you fucking lying. Point blank in the period. But with Daniel Dubois also being sick, it begs the question, what the fuck is going on? Why are these fighters getting sick? Why are these fighters getting sick? And then there were rumors of Virgil Ortiz possibly pulling out against Israel Madrimov, right? There was a rumor going around that Virgil Ortiz was pulling out, and it really does make little sense. Like, there's a lot of things that make me quite suspicious. Quite suspicious. What is going on with Ryahd season with two fighters pulling out, and a rumor of a third fighter pulling out. What is going on with that, right? There seems to be a pattern. There seems to be some shit going on that we are not aware of. And, you know, one's first thought might be, well, you know, Turkey Al-Sheikh and them is fucking with the fighters and all this, that, and the third. But, you know, I don't really think that's true, right? I don't think that's true. We have to look at it like this. This is how I look at it, I should say. This is how I look at it. From my point of view, I think people want to look at Turkey Al-Sheikh and Ryahd season in a bad light. I think they want to paint a bad picture about, you know, going overseas and fighting, you know, on the Ryahd season card and people getting sick and what's going on this. Like, they want people to think that Turkey Al-Sheikh and Ryahd season is in shambles. What if other parties are involved with making these fighters sick and then also spreading the rumor about Virgil Ortiz pulling out, right? What if this is being done by other parties that have interest in Turkey Al-Sheikh failing? They want Turkey Al-Sheikh to fail because they don't want Turkey Al-Sheikh to take over the sport. Now, Turkey Al-Sheikh has his hands in everything in regards to boxing. Like, his tendrils are spreading far and wide, and you know, it could be that people are poisoning these fighters and all that shit, and then spreading rumors about Virgil Ortiz. Like, all this shit happening is very interesting. Very interesting. That's how I'm looking at it. Like, the hell's going on? Okay, somebody, who you calling a bitch? That's what I want to know. Elfroy Terpstra. You guys are wild. Anyway, so I'm wondering, what if somebody's trying to sabotage Turkey Al-Sheikh and Ryahd season? What if they're trying to make it look like, well, Ryahd season and Turkey Al-Sheikh fighting for them and going over there could create problems for you? What if that's going on? What if it's not Ryahd season that's the problem? What if it's somebody that wants Ryahd season to look like it's a problem? What's good, Solar Show? Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to show Solar Show's comment, but YouTube won't let me. He says I'm gay. Okay. I don't know why my sexuality has anything to do with anything. I'm talking about boxing right now. You concerned about my sexuality, which makes me look at you a little funny. Yeah, you can call me gay. Shaquilla Fields, what's good? How you doing this morning, Queen Mother? Shaquilla. You know, I think I think you want me to be gay because you're attracted to me. Projection is a hell of a thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why my sexuality is even if, what if I was flaming? What if I was flaming and breaking my hand and doing, hey girl, hey child, and all this other shit? But I'm talking about what's going on over there in the UK with these fighters pulling out and rumors of other fighters pulling out. Sounds like somebody trying to sabotage Ryahd season, trying to make Ryahd season look bad. You know, Queen Sister Cameron, how you doing? You know, you asking me, are you telling me I'm gay? When I'm talking about, you know, fighters getting sick, but that just lets me know that you're attracted to me and you want my body. And I don't even know if you're a male or a female. Anyway, so I think, you know what? a lot of crazier things have happened in boxing. A lot of crazier things have happened in boxing than trying to sabotage, you know, someone like Turki Al-Sheikh, right? Because they don't want what Turki Al-Sheikh is representing. They don't want what Turki Al-Sheikh wants for the sport of boxing, which is, let's take the money out of it. I got money. You want how much? Okay, I'll give it to you if you're worth it. That your opponent wants how much? Okay, y'all ain't got to quibble over who gets the most money. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can work out who comes out first, who has top billing. We can go through all that. But if I give you the bread, well, that's what you got to. Why are you ducking now? If money is the issue, I got money. So let's make the fights happen. Let's make the fights happen. And it's not like he's putting on horrible matchups. These are great matchups that he's putting on. The best fighting the best. You know what I'm saying? Fighters putting their O's on the line. You know what I'm saying? Daring to be great. This is what Turki Al-Sheikh represents in the sport of boxing. Now, is he perfect? I don't think so. I mean, I don't understand why he's allowing Ryan Garcia to fight for Ryahd season. I don't understand that. I don't understand why you would allow drug cheats to fight for you. But, you know, that's his business. You know, Ryan Garcia, Canelo Alvarez giving him $100 million per fight when we know he's a drug cheat. Giving Ryan Garcia top billing, allowing him to headline a card, even though he's a drug cheat and a racist and said, fuck all. I mean, hey, if you want to say, oh, it's about business, not personal, I don't agree with a lot of things that Turki Al-Sheikh is doing. But overall, the overall message and the overall idea is for the best to fight the best. Boom, bada bing. No excuses. I got your bread. I got your money. Let's make it happen. Now, that doesn't mean be ridiculous about how much money you want, like Tank Davis and Canelo did, right? Canelo said, give me $150 million for Terrence Crawford and $200 million for David Benavidez. And Tank is saying, oh, give me $150 million to fight Ryan Garcia again. I'll do it. But then at the same time, he tells you you're selling out if you go fight for Turkey. Like, come on, man. Listen. They are afraid of what Turki Al-Sheikh can do in the future of the sport. Like, what trend he's going to set and how it's going to move the sport forward. But we know Turki Al-Sheikh, he's very sick. He might not have much time left. He has a brain tumor, an inoperable brain tumor. He might not be around for much longer, but he's putting things in place. He's setting things up so that even when he's gone, we can still get great fights. But people aren't seeing it. They just seeing, oh, Turki Al-Sheikh is just spending all this money, wasting money, giving fighters too much money, blah, blah, blah. Which is funny to me because these same individuals always use how much money a fighter gets to say why they ain't got to fight you because you ain't getting this much bread and I'm the money guy. And you talk about your fighter being the money guy, but then you shit on somebody for paying fighters good money. That doesn't make any sense. So, could be that someone that has a lot of influence and a lot of power and can make things move and shake are trying to set up and sabotage Ryahd season. Trying to sabotage Turki Al-Sheikh, trying to paint him in a bad light. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, I'm in my conspiracy theory bag right now. The problem with events in Ryahd is alcohol is illegal. That's why the event was moved from Kingdom area to a smaller venue. That's wild. You don't think you're going to listen. Why the fuck are you in here? Like, this is crazy. He don't think he's going to listen. Like, who is this guy? I don't think I'm going to listen. Why are you in my comment section? Why are you in my chat writing? Man, y'all are some very interesting folks. I'm not aware of. Yeah, I don't know why. People stop going to the events in Ryahd because they don't. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that's crazy. Yeah, they should. I mean, yes, allow motherfuckers to sell alcohol. That's wild. Yeah, that's a bad look. People want to go get their beer and their hot dogs or whatever the fuck. I get it, yeah. But that's crazy to move from a 25K seater to a 6K seater, so because you don't want to sell alcohol. That's wild as fuck. Anyway, that's all I got for now. But it could be that, you know, Ryahd seasoning and turkey al sheik is being sabotaged. You know what I'm saying? There have been in the past, in previous fights before even Ryahd season happened, you know, certain fighters were complaining about, you know, being sick and, you know, feeling like they were poisoned. You know, certain fighters didn't wanted to know where the drinks were coming from, because that type of shit happens. That type of shit can happen. So I don't know. What I do know is Daniel Dubois being replaced by Martin Bacoli is not such a bad replacement. But Schofield's replacement, I mean, it does impact. It does make an impact on it. You know what I'm saying? So it might reduce the amount of people that want to actually go and enjoy the fights. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully it still is a draw. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see what happens from there. Anyway, I'm holla at y'all later. Thank y'all for coming through. Like, share, subscribe, and we're gonna keep marching forward toward freedom. Peace.